This from Get Up, Damien Woody, former NFL player, talking about what Baker Mayfield will need to do for the Browns to reach their ultimate goal of going deep into the playoffs and possibly to the Super Bowl.
Listen, I think they should have Super Bowl aspirations, but here's the thing. When you're talking about teams in that upper echelon, usually the difference comes to the quarterback position. And so the question remains, if it comes down to Baker Mayfield and some of these other quarterbacks, can he go toe-to-toe? Can he go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes? That's what it's going to come down to. I always said, if you want to separate yourself, especially deep in the season, you got to have moments. We know they got a great offensive line. We know that they got probably the best duo tandem running backs in the league. Odell Beckham is coming back. But in order for the Cleveland Browns to take that next step, Baker Mayfield is going to have moments against some of the other elite quarterbacks in the AFC. That remains to be seen.
Let's bring in John Fanta. And John, it's a very valid point, and I think one that Browns fans need to remember. Baker, the moment has never been too big for Baker Mayfield.
It has never been too big, and Dave, great to see you. I find it interesting that a lot of the footage that we just saw of Baker Mayfield was from the 2019 season. And you can't go from one season to another with Baker Mayfield with all the change that has occurred in his career. There has never been a moment too big for this guy because it seems like as they get bigger, he lives for them. In the beginning of that game at Cincinnati last year, he is way off against the Bengals. It looks like he is up against a wall and is not going to be able to fight back, and the Browns are going to have a bad division loss. Instead, with his back against the wall, he takes on the challenge. He delivers. He's missing his head coach. He's missing different players on the team. He's missing a lot of different pieces to a normal game week. For his first postseason game, and Baker Mayfield did what he had to do, made the key plays when he had to, and managed the game for a playoff win. And you cannot overstate how much it means as a quarterback to win a postseason game in the National Football League when you're still relatively new to this league. So for me, yes, of course, the great teams in the NFL and those playoff games come down to a quarterback making a couple extra plays. But Baker Mayfield, yes, he has his flaws, but I've been convinced enough in big spots to see him deliver. Even early on in his career, when things were rocky with the organization, Baker Mayfield has shown me enough to say, do I believe in Baker Mayfield in the big moment? Yes. Are there little things that Baker Mayfield can get better at? Absolutely. But with a normal offseason and a coach in Kevin Stefanski that now he has familiarity with, I expect those things to grow.